Welcome back to episode 4 of our series. We are looking at Wolpe's deck list that got him 4th place at the World Championship in 2024. So, he played Regidrago V and V Star. So, the premise of this deck is using Apex Dragon from Regidrago V Star for 2 grass and 1 fire. It allows you to use any dragon Pokemon's attack that's in your discard, regardless of energy cost. So, in this deck, main attackers are Dragapult EX, which you can use Phantom Dive to get 200 damage and do 60 on your opponent's bench. The only Pokemon that can stop this attack is going to be Rapska or Mist Energy. So, not a lot of decks are running Rapska or able to fit in a Rel or Rapska line. So this is just kind of an attack that can help prepare for like hitting for 200 with a couple other things later on in the game. Your next big attacker is Giratina V-Star. So using that Lost Impact attack, you can put 2 energy and loss him, but you're swinging for 280. That is really critical in Charizard, because if you can start up early with the Dragapult EX, putting 50 on it, this 280 comes and cleans up that remaining HP on it. And then mostly all V-Star and below, like V-Star Basic EX, are 280 or less. So you're able to get one-hit knockouts on a lot of things. Hisui and Gujar V-Star is really critical, I think, especially for the mirror match. It does 200 but allows you to take 80 less damage from your opponent's attack during their next turn. With common theme in this deck is that typically you're hitting for 200 most turns, and so this allows you to only be getting 120 dealt to you. So if you can Rolling Iron 3 times in a row, and they're only able to hit you for 120, you can live 3 turns with a V-Star, and so that's critical just because this is such a fast-paced deck that you're looking to spread damage, or you're looking to whittle down your opponent and kind of taking the first attack, getting the first knockout is really critical. The newest attacker added to this deck is Kyurem. So Trifrost allows you to it makes you first discard all energy from the Pokemon. This effect does carry over to Regidrago V-Star. So it is kind of, depending on how your playstyle is, it's either going to be your first or your last attack. So it spreads 110 onto any Pokemon, so it can be your opponent's active or they're benched. So Manaphy stops it, of course, but you can essentially, depending on if you have Charmanders or Charizard or Dragapult is your opponent, and they're playing a lot of basic Pokemon, that's always less than 110 HP, or Gardevoir, allows you to kind of get those low HP Pokemon out of the way, and essentially get you 3 prizes if you can play it right, or sets up a lot of the basic V Pokemon or basic EXs that are usually 220 or less. It allows you to start setting up for essentially to take 6 prizes in a turn, and forces your opponent to either speed up or start playing more defensively on their Pokemon, just because if you spread 110, this deck can get powered up in about 2 turns, and so it really forces your opponent to play a different type of way as they kind of see your next Regidrago V-Star getting powered up, looking to try Frost again. Or for like Squawkabilly, which this deck also plays. It's a 160 HP, so a Trifrost followed up by Dragapult Phantom Dive. You can put 50 on it to get the last damage you need, or you could do 50 on it earlier in the game to set up for a Trifrost later to get more prizes. Clef's also played. It's a nice basic Pokemon. Can throw off the prize trade a little bit just because everything else other than Kyurem is going to be a two prizer. So if you want to make your opponent go to odd prizes, and it also lets you draw cards because this deck can, especially in the late game, if you're not able to constantly have things powered up, and you get Iono'd, Unfaired Stamped in the mid to late game, you can kind of draw dead sometimes just because it plays a lot of Pokemon that just are meant to be discarded, and they can clog up your hand sometimes. In terms of trainer cards, Professor's Research is a must. You need to be able to discard your hand, get rid of those dragons that you don't need in your hand in order to draw 7 new cards. Iona is really good because sometimes you got early hands where it's just not good. They're kind of bad. They're full of Prime Catcher, your energies, things you don't want to particularly research away because it's harder to get those back. Plays 2 boss just because you can typically set up for a couple different boss plays. Regidrago's V-Star ability is Legacy Star, discarding the top 7, grab 2 cards from your discard, does not matter what they are. You don't really need to play more than 2 bosses because you can always grab those bosses later if you really need them. Ultra Ball is great to find Regidrago V-Star and also get rid of those dragons in your hand. Nest Ball will help you find your Teal Mask Ogre Pawn, which is your draw engine and energy accelerator. And also on turn 1 you can find Squawkabilly, which Squawk and Seize can get rid of your hand. Superior Energy Retrieval is here just to get energy back from some of your knockouts. You're also sometimes having to either discard energy to essentially get the dragons that you need to discard. So it just kind of gets that energy back in hand because we're only playing 10. And it's only 2 fire, and fire is a necessity for Regidrago V-Star's attack. So if you have to discard it, you need to be able to get it back into your hand. Prime Catcher is the best A-Spec just because it gives you Gust and a switch. Regidrago V and V-Star is a 3 retreat cost. So they can get stuck in active sometimes, and if your opponent switches around your Regidrago V or V-Star that's not ready to go, you can brick sometimes just because that and switch are your only switch options. Deck also plays Night Stretcher to help you get back, let's say, an Ogre Pawn, a Regidrago V, a V-Star, if that gets discarded, just because those V-Stars are so important. We also have Canceling Cologne, and that gets rid of Mimikyu. If you boss up a Manaphy, you can Canceling Cologne it, so you can try Frost for the win. And Cornerstone Ogre Pawn can be annoying, so it stops that. You can also stop Iron Thorn, so it's pretty good, I think, in the meta. It's kind of one of those cards that's needed. And then lastly, Temple of Sinnoh. Just going to this tournament, a lot of people thought Lugia was going to be a bigger threat. So just making sure you're able to shut off those legacy energies, or Neo Upper Energy, I think is something that Dragapult could run. So just shut that off, or Double Turbo. 8 Grass just to help accelerate with the Ogre Pawn, and then 2 Fire just because we need it for Regidrago V's attack. I think this deck's a really fun deck to play. It's pretty fast, gets going if you can want to go first with it, and hopefully get some good knockouts quick and fast. But let's hop in some gameplay and see how it goes. Okay, let's choose heads. Okay, so with Regidrago, definitely looking to go first. And hopefully we'll get like a good setup, we'll get Squawk, kind of get this deck rolling. It's definitely one of my favorite decks. So for this list, one thing I'm going to be like really conscious of is the 2 fire energy. So making sure I know what's prize, what isn't. Okay, we got both fire. Got 1 Regidrago V-Star prize, 1 Teal Mask prize. We got Prime Catcher, Night Stretcher. Okay. We can work with that. We'll grab 2 grass for right now. Might be Ionoing this hand later. Gonna end, because we can always energy switch to energy around if we need to. What are we playing? Maybe this is Kingdra. So we'll see Palkia go down. What will that Nest Ball grab? If it's Horsey, it's definitely Kingdra. EX, which is new. It's Duskull. I was gonna say, the new Kingdra card is pretty nice. I'm trying to see if I have it here on my desk. But love this design. I can't get it to focus really well, but with that waterfall, it's nice. Good amount of cards going down. Okay, let's see what we get. Good. That is good. Put that in for now. Put that in. Could potentially grab another energy if I wanted to right here. Just double checking the list. It is a 1 of Night Stretcher. So it might be worth it to maybe grab the energy and we'll teal dance just to grab 1 more card. Perfect. Could grab the V-Star just right away. And then this grasping draw. So it's 60 plus 20 for each. So 160, 180, 200, 220 if they put one more Pokemon. So it's enough if they Prime Catcher up the V-Star, or the Regidrago V. So that's going to be something I'm thinking about. And definitely concealed cards here again. We're thankfully not too worried about Moonlight Shuriken, because it would take a lot to try to like get something else within 90. Could get a, what's it called, Dust War, I think does 130, and then I'd be within a 90-90 for the V. There's Prime Catcher. Oh, how to know? Steel Dance a few times. Oh, there's nothing really good to grab. Or even use, because they're gonna Dust Noir to get that. We do end up living like Subspace will. Because this does 120 base. Yeah, it's a retreat. We'll just chip at it, I guess. Not in the best spot at all. Not the prize I wanted. Okay. Definitely take that. so dead. Use that. Just keep cycling. Okay, let's see if we can get something, potentially. That's okay-ish. Kind of annoying. Okay. Gonna fully load up these V-stars. Okay. Legacy star here. Okay, that's good. Prime catcher. What else will be needed? Maybe an energy switch again. Steel Dance here, just trying to see what we can draw. We didn't end up with a certain card in deck, which is very annoying. Oh crap. I don't know if it's worth it. Do that, and we got Professor's Research. Kind of annoying. Phantom Dive here. Knock this out. It's one card game. Let's see. They got Fez. So that's one card that this deck is not playing that a lot of others do play, and I think is better having game is definitely the Pheasantipity. So probably gonna try to just get some cards out of the way, trying to grab Boss or a Prime Catcher. Oh, we got it. This deck is definitely not a comeback deck, but I think the fact that Subspace will just really can only hit for like 260 max gives us definitely a little slight edge. Let's go heads again. Okay, cool. We want to go first. Looks like a Ancient Moon deck of some sorts, probably Roaring Moon EX. I would have to take a guess at thinking it. Yeah. So we have a Squawk. We have 2 V-Stars. Okay. Knowing that, I'm not too worried grabbing that right now. Get rid of that and that. Might just attach this energy here. Since it's a 2 of fire, it's not likely that on this Squawk and Seas that we get a fire. We got the Earthen Vessels, which was nice, but I just really wanted to guarantee it. We'll grab another Teal Mask, or no. Do we grab the Teal Mask, or do we grab Regidrago? A lot of options, Go Teal Mask just to get another card to see. Okay, from this we can work with it. So nice thing is that Teal Mask is hitting for weakness on Roaring Moon EX. So even with just 3 energy, you normally swing for 120, but because of weakness you'll hit for 240, so as long as there's no ancient booster energy capsule and it keeps 0 energy on it, you should be able to knock it out. Looks like Pekront should be coming up. We'll see if they attach any energy. They haven't put any into discard yet. Probably use concealed cards. Typically these decks play about 8 energy, so I'd be surprised to have not seen an energy yet. Triple hit. Okay, here comes Earthen Vessel. Probably see a Sada's come out if they can, once they have at least 2 energy in the discard. So at least that third of that hand is energy. Probably see Pekront EX come out here just to give a switch capability. Oh, another moon. Very long turn. There we are. Let's see if they can get any energy on the field. I know they can attach it from hand for sure. Okay, we knew that was coming. It's 1. And that's turn. Okay, we'll definitely take that. Okay, let's Steel Dance. Let's Pokestop. Okay, not too bad. At least we got Guillotine of V-Star now. We can always grab the switch back later. Let's get rid of this for right now. Take the prize lead. Perfect, one of our energy switches. So they got to get this thing powered up this turn, or we will come back and knock out. And we have kind of a second Teal Dance lined up. We have another Teal Dancer that we can use to get a return knockout. Definitely don't want to get judged right here. They have to have their dark patches at this point. Haven't used any. If all 4 are prized, or like at least 3 are prized, that would be crazy. When I see cards in hands like this, I would love to have just random 0-6, just boop. Give her your hand. Here we are. We were expecting that to come. Get rid of the Pokestop to Calamity Storm for the 220. Legacy Star and just grab an Iono. That back in deck, always good to have. So now that we got that knockout, we just need 2 more prizes to win. So ideally, they're going to probably have to put something else up into the active to attack. Oh, they're gonna go for the peck run play. Not bad, but they do. We got the return knockout. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're hitting for 160. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, wait, they're aiming for 160 plus. I think they're off by 1. There's the Sawdust. Okay, there's their last card they need to get it. Do they have another moon? So, question is, do they have boss? Because we can grab Mew, I think. Try to restart for 3. See if we can grab boss. Guess we pass and hope they don't have it. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself a little bit. So they need to get it this turn or we just pass back. I hate coming down to coin flips. They got it. It happens. Give them a thumbs up on that one. It happens. I should have set up the Drago a little bit sooner, and that was my fault. Let's see if we're going first or second. Cool. Don't mind going first. Probably Charizard. Grab that. Let's get rid of Kyurem right now. That's first turn. We're playing Miraidon. I'd like to see Prime Catcher out of the hand already, which is nice. So ideally, if we can whiff this first turn knockout, we'll basically set up our prize trade to potentially just Kyurem first turn, put damage on the Miraidons and Luminion, just because we'll be able to Luminion or Phantom Dive Luminion later. And essentially say, if you don't want to deal with it, I'm gonna win. So let's see if they grab like Arvin, or no, they researched already, so they're probably just gonna grab a generator. They've done their attach return, so they're definitely kind of looking for generator. Let me bring Raikou up. So you can't electric generator to the active, and I think that's what they just realized. We'll go Tails. Going first again. Not the start we like. So another Miraidon. Good, we have Squawk. Grab that. Just a teal dance for one more card. tempted to... I'm just gonna grab another Regidrago V. I don't want to, like... let's say jinx, like... not being able to attach or something. Or not having Regidrago V to evolve next turn. Let's see if they whip him right on. I doubt it, but it can always happen. Yeah, it's just like you always have like a nest ball or the Miraidon in hand. Unless they're both prized, because it's typically a 2 of list. It's unfortunate that this Miraidon EX, the original one, is not an ancient or a future Pokemon, but the printed Miraidon EX, the second one that they printed, is. Just because you just miss out on kind of having another what's the word for it? It gets around Quad Thorns. It's just like I'm blanking on it. But getting rid of Quad Thorns and being able to tandem unit through that would have been so good for Jesse Parker. Save that Prime Catcher. They got boss. See, that's kind of what I felt was going to happen. They always end up happening like something like this every time. I just go Regidrago V. Steel Dance first. We have a Nugget here, making a little surprise entrance. Okay. Let's get the V-Star. You can get Mew maybe just to restart for 2. Okay, let's Legacy Star. Haven't supported yet. But like that, I guess. It's not my favorite. I just want to keep these cards for later. Because they will be necessary. Okay, here we go. This is kind of what I wanted for a setup to get an attack off. we do have Dragon Bolt, so we can do Phantom Dive. Do a little bit of spread. Periphery Charm is, I think, 40 usually. So, we'll just kind of do like that. This deck typically plays two, I want to say, switch cards. Arvin will get the rescue board, so they'll be able to like retreat for free into this. They got Prime Catcher. Not good. Okay, let's see, what do they get? Okay, that makes sense. We'll grab that and retreat for free after they draw a card. One thing I'm not particularly liking about this deck is that there's no way to really like take anything off the board. There's no like penny, scoop up cyclone, anything of that sort that kind of would allow me to get rid of this Kiram. At least 4 supporters in all of this. You don't need to grab anything. Okay, good. Boss this up. Phantom Dive. The 20 on that. Okay. All of a sudden, we got 4 price turn. They got a boss. Because Blood Moon is what? Just needs 1 to attack. was like, wasn't much to get done. I would say maybe instead of going for 4 prizes, maybe going for 2. I didn't realize it in V-Star yet. Could have gone for the Raikou and the Rhydon. Well, that is the video. That was Wolpe's Regidrago V-list that got 4th place. I'm a little excited for the 5th place deck. So that deck is from Isaiah Bradner. I really like that deck. It has a lot of different like things you can do with it. I like having 3 teal masks instead of 4. So I'm excited for that one. That video is coming out next, so stay tuned for that. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Just be here for the journey, posting kind of all the top 32 decks, building our way up towards Baltimore. I have tournaments I've been doing on Twitch, on Limitless. Also kind of depending on cup success, I'll post a little bit about how my cups are doing, maybe vlog a little bit about that. That's to be determined though. But hope you all have a good night. Peace.